Simplified Chaos, episode 181.
Life is beautiful and full of chaos.
And it can get slightly out of hand if that shit's not tamed.
We're here to share how to simplify the little things to help you lead a more intentional life.
This is Simplified Chaos.
Hi everybody, welcome to Simplify Chaos. This is Jillian and I'm with my husband and co-host, Nicholas.
What's going on, folks? We hope you all are having an amazing week. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. This episode is actually coming out the day before Thanksgiving because we wanted to have it available in case you're traveling and need to hear our voices. But we hope you all are going to have a great Thanksgiving this week. We've got another great episode here for you as always. We're diving back into our Simplification series. Jilly, what are we tackling today?
Today we will be chatting all about the bedroom and the bathroom.
Yeah, specifically our bedroom and bathroom.
Yes, some personal spaces and some things we learned along the way, and it's kind of helped ease our days versus struggle through them.
Yeah. No, these are easy spaces to talk about, so I'm excited to dive into that. We'll talk a little bit about the lessons we've learned along the way and just how we've cultivated a intention-filled bedroom and bathroom.
A lot of buzzwords. Cultivated.
Yeah, I'm just trying to drop them all right here at the beginning before I black out later.
People are hooked.
I know, right?
They're like, these people are legit.
Yes. But before we dive into that, and with the spirit of Thanksgiving, it's time to show a little gratitude. So, Jilly, what are you grateful for this week?
I am grateful for our epic first ever Friendsgiving we hosted in our new home.
Yeah.
It was this past Saturday. We had two families come. They both have two kids. So we had 5 kids in our small little cozy home, and we broke bread. We had good conversation. Yes. A lot of local sourdough with delicious, I made this feta spread, which was phenomenal. Just wanted to put that shit on everything. But we had some red wine and just sat out by our fire pit on our new patio that we have now. And it's funny, like the kids just had an epic time in the dark, and I luckily had like 4 glow sticks left over from Halloween. P.S. I need to get more for late nights if there's kids over a house. Just really quick, easy entertainment in a way.
Yes.
And then like our hill, like we have a backyard, but it's very unique. We have like this hill that goes up. And it's like the kids were just so fascinated by just the hill, and it just makes everything seem that much more fun. So it's like, who needs a tree house or a playground or anything else? Like a hill was just great. Perfect entertainment. The glow sticks, the hill, being outside at night. Oh my God, it was blissful as hell. And I'm just so grateful for the community of friends that we have made here, and just their spouses and kids as well. It's like this awesome little I don't know, I'll say community again that we've made.
Little tribe we're building.
A little tribe of some sorts, yeah.
That's another podcast buzzword, tribe.
I don't know how I feel about tribe.
I don't know either.
I don't think I like the word tribe. That's why I keep saying community, because I haven't found a word that I can use besides it. So I'll have to think about that.
Fair enough.
Or a crew. I like a crew.
Crew.
Yeah. It sounds more open. I feel like tribe sounds kind of closed sometimes. You're not allowed, you know what I mean?
That's a bad tribe. Well, good tribes are open to everybody. But
anyway, yes. I just love the crew that we've built here. We've cultivated.
Nice word, Jilly.
People are like, please stop. But anyway.
Or they want more.
Oh, geez. Perhaps. That is what I'm very grateful for. What about you?
The same. It was like
real original, Nick.
Well, I have it written down here, and we don't share notes. I know. But it was awesome. It was great to, just spend time with folks, like-minded folks, and just watch the kids have a great time. So, we've kind of we've talked about it, and yeah, it was just awesome. It was great. Can't wait to do it again. Can't wait for Thanksgiving and all the holidays coming up here and spending time with, friends, family, loved ones, and all that. So, it's the season. This is the season that kicks off all the togetherness. So we're excited. We have a busy December coming up here. Luckily, we have 2 interview episodes already recorded and in the bank for the holidays coming up. So we promise not to leave you all empty-handed as things get a little bit crazy around here.
Yeah, it's going to be full of fun and family. But yeah, I think Nick are going to take the last 2 weeks of December, maybe 3. I guess we'll see how we feel as like a little sabbatical, so we can kind of brainstorm and think about what intentions we want to set for the podcast and where do we see it growing or evolving into next year, because I think we want to make some changes. It's just a matter of actually writing it down and making that shit happen. So we got to start with the little things, right? And just write it down and hopefully get some things in the works. And I'm excited to see what will come. I don't know. Yeah, no,
we've been tossing around a lot of ideas, and it ranges anywhere from, establishing a newsletter to changing where we're hosting our content as far as a website goes. We do have simplifiedchaos.com. However, the host just really raised the rates big time, so we may switch that up, and we're looking at Substack and some other platforms where we may host some things there. So yeah, just a lot of things we do need to kind of get our intentions in order and then come up with a plan and execute. So that's what we'll be doing in the month of December.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, so more to come. Stay tuned. We can't wait to share it with you all. But without further ado, Jilly, we're talking about the bedroom and the bathroom.
Yes, we thought we could squeeze both of those special personal places in one episode, as I know most of the chaos that happens in the bedroom, I think, does happen in the closet. And we've covered...
I thought it happened on the bed.
Oh, God. That too. But we did do a simplification episode about wardrobe, which entails of our closet and the clothes situation. So I felt like this wouldn't be too heavy because that's a big chunk of the bedroom. And yeah, so hopefully some of the things we have to share, I hope they maybe spark interest or maybe give you an aha moment. Or maybe you have some really cool simplification, ideas and strategies that you use for your bedroom and bathroom that to reach out to us. I would love to learn that as well. But yeah.
We had to combine it because as I'm looking around this room, there's like 8 objects in here. So there's not much to talk about. But no, we will talk about a lot of the stuff here.
And again, going back to the 4 Ps, I won't dive into all of them, but purpose, like the purpose of our bedroom, like we use it to sleep. Sleep is really, really fucking important to us.
Yeah.
So
8+ hours.
We want to create a setting that's cozy, comfortable, most importantly, for also play too, because Nick and I like to play in the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
don't need stuff getting in the way with that.
It's like, essentially that means we need to have a really nice mattress for sleeping.
Yes.
Have some things to make it look cozy. This is also a space that we really value reading before bed. So, we value like being able to create a cozy space where we can have a book on either side of the bed and have some appropriate lighting to read before bed.
Correct.
It's funny. Like, I think that's pretty much the basis of our bedroom. So it makes the bedroom really simple.
A lot easier. Yeah. It was almost hard to fill one of the nice things about our closet, and if you listen to that wardrobe episode, is that we were able to fit both of our dressers in there, plus hang up clothes and all that stuff. So we've been able to really maximize the space that is our bedroom. And I wouldn't change a thing about this, but yeah, it was very intentional with how we set this up. So yeah, I'm excited to share about that.
All right. So to share some of the nitty gritty, I think first and foremost, either having a bed where the bed frame has nothing underneath. I think when you have nothing underneath the bed, it makes cleaning a lot easier.
It's good feng shui.
Exactly. Or just having your bed on the floor, which is what we've done. So there is nothing to clean under the bed, which that saves a lot of trouble in itself.
Yeah.
We just have a box spring and a mattress, and we keep our bed dressings, I'll call them, pretty simple. We just have fitted sheet. I grew up with sheets, so I love having sheets. We just have a comforter that I kind of made it reversible. It's not technically reversible, but one side is a pattern and the other side is just plain. So it's nice that I have some versatility.
We're in the plain season of our life right now.
We are. And for some coziness, I just enough decorative pillows for me was 3.
Just enough. I had convinced you to get rid of the decorated pillows at one point, and I think we did. But then you were like, "We need a little life in here," and I'm applicable to that.
And here's, I don't want to say
Amicable.
Here's my pushback on having decorative pillows is that not only are they extra prop for when like I want to prop myself up if like I'm nasally congested or if I just want some extra support when I'm reading.
Or the other thing.
But also to me, like I use furniture and like fabrics and parts of like our bed as art itself. So it's like less things and stuff I have to bring and put in my bedroom to add personality. It's like my bed can be the art piece in itself. So I choose really cool patterns that to me are cozy, but also bring some of my personality and vibe into the room. So I don't know. I tend to think of anything I put in the room as a piece of art versus like, oh, I have to add this decoration. I have to add a fake plant in here. Oh, I should have this to make it look cute. It's kind of like, no, I want my room to be cozy and comfortable, but I also want it to be easily maintained. So it's not causing, chaos, clutter, and mayhem in my life that like, I really don't want to take time out of my life to clean that. I bought it specifically just to make my room appear a certain way, not because it's actually useful or meaningful or beautiful in my eyes. So
that makes sense to me. Like, I'm not an artsy person or creative. Well, I guess I'm so much a creative person, but yeah, I mean, well, when it comes to like this kind of stuff, like cultivating a bedroom, like for me, I would just have the bed and a nightstand, and that would probably be it.
We get it. Your room would look like a prison. Your house
just
would look
without the padded walls.
But yeah, so I think that's one way you can solve a lot of chaos and simplify your bedroom is just by keeping just enough, not excess and extra to like go all out, because at the end of the day, who's really seeing your bedroom? Who's really taking care of your bedroom? There's not a crew coming in, at least in this house, cleaning and maintaining my bed space. So for me, it's like less is so much more. And I love the fact that we have lamps, but they are on the wall. So I don't have to like pick them up and dust around them. Or reading sconces, yes. Those add so much personality. And again, I view them as art. So we were pretty intentional picking out some pretty sexy looking sconces.
Yeah. Well, and that's the funny thing. We did this in our old house. We put sconces on the wall, and I guess there was a little miscommunication where Jill thought we were bringing them with us, and I thought we were leaving them there. So we ended up leaving them there and found some really nice sconces actually on Amazon that I think I like a little bit better than the ones we had at our previous house. But yeah, they add some personality. They're black. Our walls are white. They're black, so they stand out, and they have dimmers. So, we can get them to an appropriate reading level, and then, dim them a little bit more as the evening wears on. So yeah, they're very versatile. They look great. Like Jill said, they're easy to clean and they're convenient. So we checked a lot of boxes with those things.
Yeah, and we thought about like nightstands. I think in the past we got rid of them, but as we got in this space where like we really like having our planners and our books that we're reading right by the bed. So we actually had little tables that can like fold up, fold down and be put away. So we had a couple of those, and that's what we use as nightstands, and it's really convenient because they're easily to be moved. So we actually use it and move them around for podcasting, and our laptop sitting on it right now.
My laptop and the microphone's attached to it. So yeah, it's awesome.
It serves a lot of fun purposes, and it's not super big and clunky, and it's really easy to dust when needed. So, yeah, it's like the 2 nightstands and our bed are probably like the only pieces of furniture that touch the floor.
Yep. Yeah.
We have one rug. It's super cozy. And on our walls, we have one piece of artwork that it's a picture I took of when we were on like a little date, when we were dating, like a hiking date. And I did have this really cool old vintage like circular basket that I was like, hey, this could really be a fun like headboard art piece. So we don't have a headboard, but we put it there above our bed to give some personality and some juju to the wall.
Some jeu.
And we have a really awesome vintage mirror that actually my sister bought, but she didn't have space for it anymore. So to me, like a mirror is like a beautiful piece of personality and art to the wall as well. And my hats, I have only my 3 rimmed, wide brim hats hanging up right by the mirror as well, which to me is a piece of art and it's usable. So it's like this theme of like the most, making my art as usable and functional as it can be, but also brings joy and like a sense of like a hygge cozy vibe as well.
Yeah, and we will be adding to the bedroom here pretty shortly. We have some, they're not floating shelves, but they're shelves that are in my office right now that we're going to have to take out of there, relocate into, and we figured in our bedroom where we may get some greenery in here. You know, we may put some plants in here to.
Yeah, we still got space for it.
Yeah, we've got some space in here for it because we've got something that's going in the place of the shelves. We'll talk about that at a later date.
That'll be a very functional piece of the space.
That'll be a very functional piece. Something health and wellness wise, the office serves as a gym / health and wellness space / my office. So we've got something that we're planning there. Can't wait to talk about that. But yeah, we've got plenty of room to spare. And what you were talking about earlier, in the bedroom is like, we kind of let the kids roam through the house too. And even in our bedroom, there's not anything that we're really worried about breaking or anything in here. Like the kids can come and go as they please, jump on the bed, and the bed is literally 1.5 feet off the floor. So if one of them falls, it's like not the end of the world. So like it's an extra play area for Lucille and her friends when they're over. So
yeah, I think since we downsized, we wanted to be even more intentional with like making every space livable and usable and playable. Whereas in our last home, it was like, man, there were some rooms that we rarely touched. So I was like, I want every inch of this house
is being used
to be accessible by all. So like it's just like it's like a little free range chicken pen out here. It's like, if there's kids or anyone in here, it's like they have access to all the places, and that's why we try to create as much space as possible and like easy maintenance and not a lot of things to like fall over like and break. Like there's nothing like glass or anything like that around. So I mean, it just makes my life a lot easier too. So that way I'm saying yes to Lucille more instead of saying, no, not that. No, don't do that. Like to me, that's just added stress and chaos to my life as a parent. So why not take that away and make the room just like one giant cozy playpen for everybody, right?
Absolutely. Is there anything else you wanted to say about the bedroom before we shift to the bathroom?
I did want to say, as far as like, we do have 2 really great windows in here.
We do, yes.
We did get window treatment in here. If you listen to our last episode, part of the house doesn't have any window treatment because we wanted all the natural light in there, and we really didn't care if like people could see through the windows. It's like not a big deal, but in the bedroom, you do want some privacy. So we did go with some, what are these blinds called?
Oh, I think they're like the cellular accordion ones. Yeah.
We did choose blinds, but it's not like the blinds where you have to clean each individual blind. It's like this cloth accordion-like texture. So it's just like way easy to maintain. They rarely get dusty because they literally can go all the way up to the top. Like to me, I really wanted something low maintenance in our windows to give us privacy, but also that looked nice. And to me, I prefer this to curtains because curtains usually need a rod, and then there's something that they have to hang on the curtains, like to hang them up there, and then there's the actual fabric themselves. So there's like a lot more to maintain. And I think about all that now after living in our old house where we had curtains everywhere. So it's like minimal, cozy, has a purpose. I'm set.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the actual name of the blinds are, but yeah, they're awesome. Like, they're very functional. They're easy. They do let in a little light, which actually is useful because we try to wake up with the light, so they're not the blackout ones. But yeah, I think Jill did an awesome job with picking out the colors, and they look great. We have them open most of the time, but they're great for, these ones in particular are great for keeping in the warmth and keeping the cold on the outside. So they're just a really nice addition to the room.
I feel like I could have a really cool side hustle at like minimalistic, low maintenance decorating. I feel like
I think so.
I'm not like the best decorator, but when it comes to like intentionally finding pieces that are cozy and like way easy to maintain, I'm your girl. I could totally do that.
Yeah. Jill's trying to spin up a new side hustle right now on the spot here.
That actually would bring me a lot of joy. Like not the
Take a picture of your space and she'll tell you what to get there.
There'd be a lot of taking out things.
Let's see if this sticks. Somebody send Jill a picture and say, make me beautiful.
Oh my God, stop it. No, I just feel like I find a lot of joy in like creating less overwhelm for the homeowner, whoever has to clean it. So I really think a lot about what goes in the home and try to bring some outside perspectives on like what can be a decoration. And like sometimes I think we don't think the furniture and the light fixtures and maybe putting your personal belongings and hanging them a certain way can be art and usable. So I don't know. It'd be really fun to do that, to help other people do that. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it now.
All right. Let's write a business plan.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Right. Well, the bathroom. Let's shift over to the bathroom.
Let's flush right on over.
Yeah, flush it down. So in our bathroom, just to kind of give you all this setup, we have Jack and Jill sinks. Jill. We have a toilet and we have a shower. Pretty basic.
Yeah.
With the sliding glass doors on the shower. The nice thing about the shower and the bathroom and the house in general is like this neighborhood was originally going to be a 55 and over community. So all the doors are actually extra wide just to accommodate wheelchairs and whatnot. So like that's been one of the nice things about the house is like we have these extra wide doors. And so like the shower is really easy to get in and out of. It's wider than most showers. Like just everything's really accessible there, but it's a pretty open, little area. Shower to the right, toilet, and then the sinks to the left of the toilet. So, Jill, where do you want to start in the bathroom now that we've laid it out?
Well, something that is very simpatico to the kitchen, and my number one like way of simplifying, maintaining, cleaning, and just the overall look and ease of it is keep your countertops as clear as you possibly can. So put as much stuff in your cabinets and fun storage areas, like using bins or baskets. I'm big into like the Marie Kondo way of organizing drawers. Like I don't even have to buy containers. I'll use like, Christmas boxes. I'll cut like boxes in half that I use from like getting something at the grocery store. I've used Tupperware in there. I've used things
you get checks in, like when you get your checkbook. Yeah.
There's so many unique things that you get in the mail or you might already own that you can use to help organize smaller things to just make it more accessible and like just to look organized. And that way, where everything has everything has a home and it's very designated and it's easy on the eyes. But so on our countertops, we literally have our toothbrushes and our tongue scrapers, and they all sit in a mason jar. Oh my God, using something that you can wash in the dishwasher to hold your toothbrushes in, to me, has been a game changer.
Yeah.
Because all I do is replace it with another mason jar, and then I put that in the dishwasher, and that's how it gets cleaned, which way easy. I'm not like
super
scrubbing
easy.
it out anymore or doing all these things.
And it's clear too, so you can see like, hey, it's time to change me.
It's getting gunky. We got to change you. We also, so thinking back on like, I guess when I'm thinking back about art, like I have this really beautiful soap dish because we use bar soap in our home for our sink and for washing hands. So I have this really beautiful, I think it was like, it's a piece of like handmade pottery. It's like this beautiful teal color. And I think it was originally for like grating garlic on, I
thought it was for ashing cigarettes.
No, my stepmom got it for me. And it's actually for like grating garlic down to like really like small particles or whatever.
Okay.
And I never used it for garlic, but I thought it was like this beautiful handmade piece of like this little dish. So that is like a decoration, and it adds this pop of color in our bathroom that we use to put our bar soap on. And I think soaps can be art in itself, like finding really beautiful handmade soaps that have like these fun, designs and colors.
We have some beautiful soaps.
We do. I think so. So yeah, we have like our bar soap in that beautiful dish. We have the toothbrushes and our tongue scrapers. And then I think the only thing I have one little decorative like fake flower in there.
Yeah.
Just because it adds another pop of color and it's not a pain in the ass to clean. And it was something from our old home and I really love it. So I keep it.
Yeah. A little personality in there.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, night lights are a beautiful piece of art.
Yes.
I felt so excited. I stayed at an Airbnb in Frederick with one of my dear friends, and part of the Airbnb experience was that the woman who owned it was a glass maker, and she made glass. She made art with glass. So we had this amazing opportunity to like pick a project. So I picked a nightlight and I got to make it myself, which was so fun to like put pieces of glass together and make this creation. And now it's like this great experience slash memory slash usable art piece that sits in our outlet that we turn on and use every night. And it's like a great memory of like that experience that I had with my friend. So yeah, something else that doesn't, I think, is thought of as like decoration, but like adds personality to the bathroom is your towels, like just the color or design you use. I am not one of those people that needs to have matching towels. So for me, it doesn't matter. I think that kind of simplifies or maybe if you just have all of one color towels, it could make it easier in your bathroom where you don't have to worry like, oh my God, is this going to match this color? It's like, well, just all get the same color towels. And that way, whatever you put out, it doesn't matter.
I'm doing that with my underwear right now.
Are you?
Yeah, just all black.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think if
the
we
shift is on.
If we ever have to like reinvest in new towels, I'm just going to go like and just get like 6 towels that are all the same color. So that way I'm not like, I mean, I don't worry about it just because it's, to me, what we have is easy, but I can see that being a little bit easier if you have a lot of bathrooms or just,
I agree.
I wanted to say something else. Let me see in my notes. Sorry.
Well, I guess in the shower, if we want to shift there, we don't have too many products in the shower. Like we have a bar of soap, we have one thing of shampoo, we have one thing of conditioner, and one thing of face wash.
And that's another part.
And I don't use any of them.
I know. You're modern day hippie. We know.
Yeah.
Well, I had that one way you can simplify your bathroom is by simplifying your products you use.
That's right.
So finding a company that you believe in that has the ingredients and the mission that you like and sticking to that and finding some versatility in it. Like for me, like the conditioner I actually use as shaving cream. Like I don't buy shaving cream anymore. I just use my conditioner for that purpose and it works really well. So I think when you simplify like how many products you use and really, streamline, like I don't need all those things anymore. I don't need something specifically for that. Like this can be used more than one way. I think that makes your bathroom look a lot cleaner too, because then you have less to store, less to put in drawers, less to put out in your shower. At least in my experience, that's helped tremendously. Also, the towel that we have in our bathroom is washable. So the towels we had in our old bathroom, it was one of those things where like if they got stains and stuff, it was kind of hard to get out. These bad boys, I was like, I can just put them in the washer and they're clean. Put them back out. Bada bing, bada boom.
Stained towels?
The rugs.
Oh, you said towels.
Did I say towels?
Yeah.
Oh, the rugs.
I thought you meant rugs, and I was like,
bad.
let me see where she's going with this. And I was just like, yeah, no, we have a throw rug that goes in front of the sinks there that is washable. So yes, that is very easy to take care of. We wash our towels all the time.
Yes,
our towels don't stain.
Rug. My bad. Rugs. The rugs are washable. Yeah, most of the rugs in our home are, which is intentional as well.
Very intentional. Yeah.
Oh, another thing. We don't buy in bulk, and that has to do with paper products.
Yes.
So we buy like a pretty decent sized amount of toilet paper, but I don't have to like put all the toilet paper out either. And that's another thing. I know some people have toilet paper that's extra, that's sitting out. To me, that's another piece of thing to clean. So now I have a designated little drawer that you can reach from the toilet to have extra toilet paper rolls.
No
so that
yelling,
way,
chill, I'm out of TP.
Well, and I had a really pretty decorative thing that was like a perfect cylinder and you could put extra toilet paper in, and I don't need it anymore. Like the drawer is totally doable. So now we just keep the toilet paper in there, and anything extra, we do have a shelf in our laundry room where we can put the extras, but we don't buy in bulk when it comes to anything, which means less shit to store and take care of and find a place for. So that works for us.
Yeah. Speaking of toilet paper, I'm curious if there's anybody out there. I'm very frightened to try a bidet, but I'm also at the same time like very curious at the same time. I've heard good things about it. We don't want to have another toilet paper crisis like we had in the beginning of 2020. If there's anybody out there who's had an experience with a bidet, let me know. Am I just being overreactive, or should I really invest in one?
Did I tell you what my cousin said?
No.
So my cousin recently invested in a bidet, and she said, the whole point of them is so you don't use toilet paper, right?
Right.
But she says that she probably uses even more toilet paper just to dry herself off so she can put her underwear back on.
Oh, jeez.
And of course, it's maybe different for some people. I don't know if there's like an air drying mechanism on bidets. Is it just water? So like, to me, it's like, how wet do you get? And like, do you, well, then my thought would be like, so maybe have reusable ass cloths.
How wet do you get?
To dry yourself off after.
Did you say an ass cloth?
Yeah.
I was going to call it a tushy cloth, but I like the ass cloth better.
Tushy.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I've never heard you say tushy.
I've never said it, but it just seems cute for a bathroom.
It does. Yeah. Tushy towel.
But an ass cloth, yeah, I can get down with that.
But yeah.
His and her ass cloth.
Yours would be a lot messier than mine.
Not necessarily.
That's true, because the mess would already be squirted off.
That's right. That's what the bidet is supposed to do.
I don't know. So yeah, please talk to us, bidet people.
Yes. I thought I'd put that out. I'm glad I brought that up because it brought some laughter here.
It did. But yeah, it was funny that she said that. She's like, I use more toilet paper just to wipe myself dry. And I was like, that seems counterintuitive.
Her bidet might be a little aggressive.
It could be. We just need a light sprinkle.
Goodness gracious.
Or maybe just a fan just to like blow dry yourself.
Maybe we need to come up with a new bidet.
I don't know. Maybe just not buy that bidet.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, I think that's all I got.
We got to end on the bidet note and the ass cloth.
We will put that link in the show notes from the Amazon.
Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Think about your ass cloths as you're driving to see your folks.
Oh, we could be onto something. New product, babe.
Well, yeah. Actually, let's do that.
Save on toilet paper. Yeah. Invest in an ass cloth.
Well, we also have to. You kind of got to corner the market. You got to make the bidet and then the matching ass cloth to go with it. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, that was fun. Jilly, you got any resources for our listeners today?
I do.
I knew you would.
I found a blog post, and it was titled 5 Ways to Simplify Your Decor and Your Life. So number 1, it said pare down the bed. So like not putting as many decorative pillows. There was some suggestions on like if you didn't want to have a fitted sheet, another thing to pull up and make your bed, you could just have, the loose sheet, you could just have the fitted sheet and then have a duvet cover. So that way the duvet cover can be taken off and cleaned. Myself, because we have a king size bed, putting a duvet cover on is not my idea of a good time. So I'd rather clean the loose sheet. And also, I didn't even mention this. It's really probably silly, and probably a lot of people do this. But I was trained as a kid that you pull up the loose sheet on the bed, after the fitted sheet, and then the pillows go on top. So it's like the fitted sheet, the loose sheet goes up, and then you put the pillows on top. So that's how I was trained as a kid, so I always did it that way. But now I'm like, I was so tired of like picking up the pillows and putting the sheet underneath. So now
it's a pain in the ass.
I just pulled the loose sheet over top of the pillows, and it's like a game changer. It's something like so small that I'm like, this is great. Like, it's just one less thing that I have to lift up when I'm cleaning. And because I make my bed every morning. That's just what I do. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has found like little nuances to making the bed easier, or things that you grew up doing because that's the way you're trained. And then you're like, duh, like, why didn't I think to change this earlier in my life? But also like hospital corners on our bed. Nick is so freaking tall and kicks him off that I don't even do hospital corners anymore. Yeah. I just tuck it in, and it is what it is.
Well, going back to what you were just saying about putting the loose sheet under the pillows, back when you woke up at 4:45 in the morning and I knew that you liked the fresh made bed, I would always make the bed because you left the house earlier. And every time I had to put that sheet under the pillow, I was like, why the hell does she do this? I'm doing it the way that she likes it, but I always put it on top. Like,
you should have questioned me. Just ask me like, why? And I would have told you. That's how I was taught. It was ingrained in me, in my subconscious.
Yeah. Don't know why, but.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. I miss those days where you made the bed. That doesn't happen anymore.
Nope.
Not even on the weekends.
No.
I love you. Thanks for working. Okay, so number 1 was pare down the bed. Number 2, they have draw the curtains. They say how curtains are easier than blinds. And I agree to that point. If you're buying the blinds that are like individual and you have to dust and clean every one of those bad boys, 100% go with curtains over blinds because it's less to clean. It's way easier to like pull to the side or like cover than like using those strings. I know they've gone like done a lot of great upgrades to blinds these days.
Yeah.
That is why we have our accordion cellular ones.
Yeah.
But so I do see the benefit
no strings
of like
with ours. Like,
no
it's just,
strings attached.
Yeah, zero.
Number 3, this was funny. It says go for the single arm.
And single arm?
The single arm. And it's talking about toilet paper rolls.
Oh.
Like the toilet paper roll holder.
Oh, yeah. Like we have?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
so,
yeah. I will never do that stupid squeeze this thing together. And like, that's the spring one. That's so stupid.
Well, it's funny because the home came with...
No offense to anybody who has a spring one.
I mean, it is what it is. You use what you got. But ours came with the single arm. And like, I never want to go back because it's just so easy to put things on and off. And
you put it on, you take it off.
Yeah. The single arm toilet paper holder.
No squeezing stuff or anything like that.
No, I agree. And it makes like for Lucille to be able to like replace toilet paper that much easier.
Yeah, it's self-sufficient for her.
Exactly. Number 4, they had hang, don't fold. So this has to do about the closet. Just try to hang more things than fold because it just makes your life a little bit easier. And I guess it depends on your closet space and, you know, what your house looks like. But like your bedroom, what the space looks like. So hanging to me is easier than folding, especially if you fold like Marie Kondo. It does take some time.
It does. Well, and I may push back a little bit on that. I used to hang up all my clothes, but now that I'm doing the Marie Kondo style, like I prefer to fold most clothes, and that I hang up like the button-up shirts and dress clothes and whatnot, and like hoodies.
Same here. I don't like hanging pants. I think it's just too much for me. I'd rather fold pants any day than shirts. Yeah, they're really easy to hang up.
Unless they're slacks, then I'm gonna drape them over a hanger.
Slacks? What are slacks? Like dress
khakis.
pants? Ah, khakis.
Khakis.
Oh, all right. And the last one, number 5, was one color for all. And they were talking about towels. So if you had a lot of mixed match towels, just like trying to simplify that game with just buying one color, like all white or all gray or whatever, in that way, it is what it is. Whatever towel you put out there is going to look good. If you're one of those people that it drives you nuts if you like have mixed match towels or different patterns or, whatever.
Yeah. So, you're a towel.
You're a towel. Anyway, those were the 5.
Awesome.
Thought they were pretty good. I really liked the single arm. I was like, I didn't even think about the toilet paper roll at all until I read this. And I'm like, it's genius,
super easy.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, P.S. Another decoration I didn't think of.
Oh, bonus.
We keep tissues in our bathroom. Not anywhere else in the house, just the tissues in the bathroom. And if you buy really decorative cardboard boxes, like, we buy the cheap tissues, but the boxes are super cute. We're pretty intentional about, at least I am. You buy cute design. I don't buy the tissue,
so that's all you.
I buy like cute design tissue boxes, so that way that itself is a piece of art. I don't know about you, but I grew up with my mom having a tissue container that went over it. So that was like another thing to dust.
I think we had some of those, and not all the time, but I think we had, Oh, yeah.
Like I remember so many boxes that go over the tissues. Yeah. They were like holiday one, like
because they didn't make decorative boxes like they do now.
I guess so. So thank you to the companies that decorate the tissue boxes, because that's just like one less thing I have to think about. But yeah, I'm gonna end on the tissue note.
Awesome. All right, Jilly. Well then, how about the quote of the day?
The quote of the day is from Layne, and she's from Life on Purpose. And follow her on Instagram if you don't. Her Instagram is amazing. Her quote is, "Clear surfaces, a dose of white space, room to breathe. Imagine how it would feel to walk into your home and feel deeply at ease."
Very nice. It's a good one, Jilly. All right, and your take action challenge for today is?
Just to make those personal spaces, like your bedroom and your bathroom, just feel more at ease for you. That's it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Nice and simple. All right, folks. Well, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you like this episode, please do us a favor and help us spread the message. You can do this by writing a review or simply by sharing this episode with a friend. And remember, sharing sparks a conversation, conversation leads to action, and action how we're able to live a happy and intentional as hell lifestyle. We want to thank you all for listening today, and we will see you again next week.
See y'all later.